Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Training System, and this is Saturday the 12th of September 2020, and this is the weekly Ichimoku analysis for the Euro and the cable for the third week of September. And let's start off with Euro, and close as a doji for the week. Tried to drop below the rising trend line here, but still managed to close above that. However, the doji with the indecision after last week's ECB decisions and policy announcements, they have not changed anything drastically. So this could go either way, depending on this Wednesday's key event, which is the FOMC meeting and decisions. Rates will probably stay unchanged, but yeah, monetary policy. And we'll see whether it's going to drive the US dollar up, and therefore the euro may drop. Or if the US dollar weakens, then that could be positive news for the euro. So we have to see how that goes. Right, so the key support is at the 138 fib extension here, with a couple of swing lows down here at just above 117.20 area, and it needs to break out above the 162 fib extension to try to retest the 120 area, but it's going to be very difficult to break out higher at this time. So we'll see where the key US dollar index moves for next week. All right, let's take a look at the cable. And the sterling pairs last week had a major retracement lower, all the way back down to almost the span B of the Kumo, and the weekly 55 EMA, where there's the support zone. So now 130 is now a resistance zone, and above that at the 200 EMA at the 162 fib extension is the resistance zone as well. So it's a couple of key resistance areas, and it has finally fallen through the previous swing high at the 100 fib. So there could be further bearish momentum, and it's all due to deadlock and of the Brexit trade talks with the EU, and it could continue to drive the sterling pairs lower. And there are two major events coming up with the FOMC meeting, as well as the Bank of England on Thursday following that. So that will be the key focus for next week, and we'll see whether there's any opportunity for the cable to find some support. At the moment, this is a very key support zone, and below that is the 127 level, near the 78.6 fib retracement level. All right, so a couple of other UK news, but focus will be on these two central banks next week. Very important week for the cable. Alright, so let's see what happens for next week with the US dollar, and that will dictate how that moves for the rest of the month possibly as well. Alright, do check out my other videos on the other major pairs and spot gold and dollar yen. Have a safe week and a good trading week, and cheers for